guys, today I'm filming my intro for my Project 10 Pan Spring Edition. I just wrapped up my winter project pan. I'll have that playlist linked up in the cards in case you would like to check it out. And let me tell you, I am so over winter. I am ready for spring and I'm so excited to start panning some new products. And as you guys know, this is a 10 pan, but I do like to add in a few extra products, so I currently have 14. With my winter project pan, there were a few things I was not able to finish, and that was sad to me, but I'm trying to challenge myself a little bit more this year, and I am still adding in extra products so I can hopefully finish at least 10 or hit my goal on at least 10 by the end of the project. So like I said, I do have 14 products here. Most of these are face products. You guys know that's my favorite thing to pan, one of my easier things to pan, and I do tend to have a large collection of those categories. So let's just jump right in to show you all the products and where I currently am in terms of progress and usage. So just jumping right in to the products. For primer, I have two. The first one is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. This is the travel size, and I did have this in my winter project pan, but I currently have 4 of these in my collection, and I want to use them all up this year, so I'm going to put one in each seasonal project pan. And this is not something that I love, but I like it enough to use them. And for me, setting sprays, I hardly ever pass them on because it's something I can always use up. So like I said, this is just the travel size. It's a 1 fluid ounce, and this first marking is to show you where I was at the beginning, and that's basically just to show you it wasn't completely full. I have been using this for the past couple weeks, so I am down to here. So I would just like to finish this up by the end of the project, which is totally doable. My next primer I'm a little nervous about. This is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. It's a beautiful glowy primer. I actually really love this formula, and this tube is half a fluid ounce. I'm trying to work through some of my more full-size primers, and this is not full-size, but it is a lot bigger than the deluxe sample sizes I tend to use, and I believe I've had this one since about July, so I want to make sure I get this used up before it hits that year mark. And I am a little nervous about it, but I'm just going to use it every single day and hope for the best. I don't need a ton of it though, so that might last me up until the end of the project, but that is totally fine. And I have used all of these products together for the past 3 days just to make sure I like them all enough to pan them all together, and I was able to find a way to apply everything and make it work for me. So some of these products, like the Becca primer, have 3 days of usage on them, but it wasn't enough to make any marking. This feels incredibly full, and there is an air bubble in it, so if I even try to squeeze it for measurement, product is going to come out. So there are some things like this that I have not marked, and I'm basically counting like they're full until hopefully next update when we can see a little bit of progress. So for foundation, I'm using a combo. You guys know I love a good face combo, and the first foundation, the main foundation, would be the IT Cosmetics Matte CC Cream in the shade Fair. This is not something I was planning to pan this year, but I noticed that it does expire in May of 2020, so it was perfect to throw into this spring project pan because I will have all of March, April, and May to finish it, and we are right here. So I have about half the product left, and this is too dark for me, so I do need to mix it with a lighter foundation. So I will be mixing it with the ColourPop No Filter Foundation in the shade Fair 15. I am all the way down here, so I don't have too much left. So basically for my combo, I use 1 pump of each. For the ColourPop, not that much comes out when you pump it. I don't love the pumping mechanism of this foundation, but I get out just the right amount of product to lighten this foundation. So I would like to use both these up completely. I think it's doable, but again, will take some time, which is good. Like I said, I do want to challenge myself a bit this year. Next, I have a concealer. This is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer in the shade 10.0 Light Fair Neutral. And again, I've only used this for the past 3 days, and I do think that this works really well for where my skin is at currently. It's a good shade for me, and it is just a deluxe sample size, so this has 0.05 fluid ounces or 1.5 mils. So this definitely will be possible to use it up, but again, this is a product that is very pigmented and you don't need a ton of it, so a little nervous about that as well. For powder, of course, you guys know I gotta put in some powders. For the under eye, I've got these 2 little deluxe sample sizes of the CoverFX Perfect Setting Powder in Translucent Light. And here is what those little baby containers look like, and they come with 1 gram of product, or 0.035 ounces. So I am going to pour both of these into a larger jar to make them easier to use, and I'm going to use that to set my under eye. So I'm going to be using up both of them, counts as 1 product. Then I do have a face setting powder, and this is something that I had been using all winter, but I just want to continue using it to get this one used up. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Loose Setting Powder, and if you guys can tell, I am all the way down here. Now this is a powder that does run a little dark on me and a little yellow, so I do mix this with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in Fair. So because I'm mixing it every single day, this will take me a little bit longer to get through, but I definitely do think I can finish it by the end of this project. And again, all these complexion products have been working really well together. The next thing we have is a cheek product. I was not successful with my bronzer in my winter project, but we are going to try again with the spring project. So this is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the bronzer shade. You can see I have a huge pan here, and I am going to be repressing it right after I film this intro. So I will include a before and after picture of repressing, and I'm hoping once I repress it, I'll be able to apply it easier and go through it a lot quicker. This is something I really love and already have a backup of, so I would like to finish this completely in this project. And my last face product would be the Too Faced Peach Mist Mattifying Setting Spray. This is a full size, but I have used this for a while. It says that we have 120 mils or 4 fluid ounces in here. I did recently buy a scale. Cali Fab Beauty recommended it to me. I bought it from Amazon, and I'm having some issues with it right now. I need to play around with it a little bit more. Yesterday it was weighing this, and now today it's saying that it's too heavy. So I don't know about all that. I need to play around with it because I've tried to hold this up to the light and I'm not able to see where I am in this product, and I would like to be able to measure it in some way. So that is all for face. Then for brows, I do have 2 brow pencils, and the first one is a rollover for my winter project pan. This is my Anastasia brow definer in the shade Taupe. This little nub is all I have left, so I'm hoping I can finish this in a month. And I still have all my markings on this for my winter project. I'll end up wiping those off, but I'm all the way down there at that bottom line, just a little bit left. So I want to finish this one first, of course, and then I would like to move on to something I tried to pan last year. This is the deluxe size sample. This is the mini of the IT Cosmetics Brow Power Pencil in Universal Taupe. Ooh, and we have this much product left. This is gonna take forever. Like, this might take me 6 months to get through. I don't know, but I would like to get started on it to get this used up. And this is how much product we are working with. It's a lot. If you guys have ever tried to use up one of these pencils, lasts you absolutely forever. It's a product I like, but as a painter, it's frustrating when you can't use something up that you use every day. So for eyeshadow, I'm not adding in any colored eyeshadow because I want to play around with my collection, but I will be adding in some shades to set my primer, and that would be 2 shades from the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes palette. So right here are the 2 shades I would like to work on from this palette. This is Peach Meringue and this is Peach Butter. Peach Butter I would like to finish up completely. Peach Meringue I would like to finish up half of it. I will take pictures so you can see it a little bit better. I know the glare is kind of intense. And I am going to be repressing the Peach Butter shadow. Peach Meringue I think it could wait a little bit longer, but I'm going to end up repressing them just to make them easier to use up. But those are 2 shades that I end up mixing together to set my primer. So when I repress this eyeshadow, if I accidentally mix in too much alcohol and need more powder, I'll mix in a little bit of that powder in there to help lighten it a bit as well. So we'll see what ends up happening, but I will show you before and after pictures, and I would like to use this one up completely, use half of this one up to set my eye primer. And the last two things we have would be lip products. I'm wearing this combo today, and I am very nervous. Again, I was half successful in my winter project pan with my lip products, but this one is going to be even more challenging because I have a full-size Bare Minerals Gen Nude Radiant Lipstick. This one is in the shade Kitty. This is how much I have left. It's a lot of product. It's a very fat, big bullet, but this is a formula that I don't love. It's something that I do regret buying, but it will be easy enough. I shouldn't say that. It's something that I won't mind taking the time to use it up. That way I will feel like I got my money's worth. So that's a freaking ton of product. I'm feeling very apprehensive, but we will see how it goes. But I've got a lot of product to work with. I just need to be better about reapplying. I am wearing this today, and I have layered it with my second product, which is the Grande Lips Hydrating Lip Plumper. I believe in the shade Spicy Mauve. It's a really pretty pinky mauve shade, and this is just a deluxe size sample. I really do love the formula of this gloss, and I think the colors pair together nicely. It looks a little bit different on the lips as compared to when I layered them on a swatch on my hand. It's a little different, and I already have an idea of what I want to do when I hopefully finish the gloss to have something else to layer on top of the lipstick, but we shall see. So those are the items I'm going to be working on for the next 3 months. I'm really hoping I can make some great progress and hit my goals on these items. I'm feeling excited about it, and like I said, I am currently enjoying the face routine, and I would love to know your thoughts on these products in the comments down below, and I would love to know what project pans you are doing currently. So I will be doing this project. I do have my year-long Pan 20 and 2020 project, and I am doing my Partners in Cream rolling year-long project pan. So that's what I am currently doing. I'll have those different playlists linked up in the cards as well, but I would love to know what project pan you are doing. Those are definitely my favorite videos to watch on YouTube, and I want to thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video today. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.